with the pain, prayers with the grind. Trauma in my DNA, but I still realign. Roots in the dirt, spirit in the ceiling. This ain't just therapy, this that blended healing. Concrete rose, yeah, I bloom through the feeling. Tapped in the truth in these healing realms. Stitching my soul in the blended healing realms. Bless up. From the stoop to the shrine, I've been earning my life. Didn't pray for a savior, had to learn how to fight. Burning sage like incense, but my spirit don't fold. Still got pain in my pocket and this mic I hold. I ain't soft, I'm sacred, that strength in disguise. Eye to eye with my demons, I ain't blinking this time. Broke every curse that was signed in my blood. Now I dance in the storm, make a walk out the mud. Meditating in chaos, peace in the noise. Built a temple from trauma, turn my cries into voice. Crystals in my hoodie, cards in my palm. Yeah, I tear it through the trenches and I'm psalm through the psalms. Word.
Whispers in the wind say keep going. My past ain't changed, it's gold, I'm growing. Every wound is a prayer in disguise. I bleed truth and I rise.
I mix sage with the pain, prayers with the grind. Still trauma in my DNA, but I still realign. Roots in the dirt, spirit in the ceiling. This ain't just therapy, this that blended healing. Concrete rose, yeah, I bloom through the feeling. Tapped in the truth in these healing realms. Stitching my soul in the blended healing realms. Blended healing realms.
You ever been in a season where your gut speaks louder than the group chat? Where your instincts clock in before your alarm even goes off? That's this season. This is the time where the part of you that sees starts running things like a street captain who already scoped the valley and the alley before the team even laced up. Your third eye don't just activate for crystals and colors. It steps into your actual life and says, let me drive. And if you're still letting old survival habits take the wheel, this season gonna get loud. Because the vision doesn't just want you knowing, it wants you building off what you know. Moving like you trust the sight. This kind of vision isn't soft focus magic. It's not about fantasy or anything like that. It's about the real raw clarity that shows up like the middle of the night text from spirit that says, they moving funny, or don't take that deal, or that job title not worth your nervous system. You see, your third eye don't wait on you to get ready. It drops truth in the middle of convenience and dares you to move better. If you still trying to play nice with things that drain you, yeah, it's going to cut. Going to slice right through the false productivity, the fake loyalty, and the task you're doing just to be liked. You see, when your third eye steps into leadership, the first thing it does is clean house. Not your kitchen, your calendar. Your task list, your fake emergencies, your double book soul. It shows you the hours you gave to everybody except your own dream. It pulls receipts on how many times you paused your purpose to fix somebody else's fire. It zooms in on your money leaks, that moment that you undervalue yourself just to avoid tension. That gig you took knowing it will cost you your peace. It replays that conversation where you swallowed your voice and called it maturity. Yeah, nah, that was fear. That was avoidance. That is dressed up in a grown-up coat. If you're bold enough to see it, this eye will strip the distractions down to the bone. You'll realize that you've been busy, not aligned. Your grind doesn't always mean you're advancing. Sometimes you're just wearing yourself out to stay socially acceptable. Third eye don't care about applause. It's checking for alignment. It's measuring what you say that you want against what you keep choosing. If they don't match, the eye gonna start sending signs you can't ignore. Headaches, stomach flipping all the time, phone calls that drop just before you say yes to a no, roadblocks that feel like divine setup. Because truth be told, the eye gets loudest when you ignore the whisper. It doesn't punish, it corrects. It reroutes. It shakes up your access so you finally see who was eating off your energy without bringing a damn thing to the table. It'll make you cancel meetings you used to bend backwards for. It'll have you decline money because your body said, nah, we tired of being used. It'll shut down your whole schedule until you learn how to include yourself in it. That right there, that's the real initiation. The eye don't want you just seeing for sport. It wants you living from sight. It wants you so locked in that your work moves like prophecy, not panic. That you can smell a setup through a smile. That your to-do list reflects what you came here to build, not just what you're scared to say no to. It wants you producing from overflow, not obligation. Because tired work isn't the same as true work. Not everything that pays you is aligned with who you are becoming. Stop calling it provision when it's actually distraction wrapped up in a check. Third eye leadership looks like this. You pause before you say yes. You move meetings to match your body clock. Your price offers based on value, not anxiety. You leave early when the room's vibe turns sour. You speak less, but when you do, it lands. It's spiritual discernment turned tactical. It's intuition like a calendar. It's purpose that can invoice. It's the inner knowing refusing to be silenced by politeness, because real talk, in this season, your sight is your safety. Your discernment is your business plan. Your intuition is your HR department. And if you keep moving like you blind to your own gift, you're going to keep working too hard for crumbs that don't even feed your real life. This season is not just about waking up. It's about letting the eye run point. Letting it lead the moves, letting it veto the collabs, letting it protect your energy from opportunities that come wrapped in disrespect. You ain't got to broadcast it. You don't need to throw shade or announce exit. Just move different. Just stop explaining why you're choosing peace over pressure. Let your absence explain what your words no longer need to. That's when people know your third eye isn't just open, it's governing. Ashe and welcome to Blended Healing. We are wrapping it up in the third eye season. We wrapping it up today. We had talked about it for about a week. I gave you all kinds of tools to use. Breathing, altar work, what to do if you're outside, what to do when you're inside. I gave you all of this insight and all of this wealth of information, so you can always go back to the playlist that says Third Eye Season and go and get what you need when you need it. You feel me? All right. We here today. This might hit a little hard, but you know me. I hope it does, because I'm trying to wake up as many people as I can. You feel me? All right. I'll be right back after this.
This is not survival. This is return. You feel that? Yeah. We already home. Welcome to conversations that protect. Welcome to the blueprint. Welcome to the war room. Welcome to the rebirth. Welcome to the moment you finally say yes for real. Welcome to your journey home. We don't speak to perform, we speak to prepare. We don't hand out hope, we hand down prayers. Every word's a bomb, a blade, a blanket. This is soul armor in songs. Coming close, baby. We got you. That ache you carry, it's just your ancestors waking up in your chest. This is the welcome home. Long overdue. Breathe in the ashes, that's where you begin. The girl you were, she blessed the fire. The woman you becoming, she walks through it in gold. This is your shedding, this is your stretch, this is your return. You whispered yes, and the universe cracked wide open. No more maybe, no more delay. You said yes for real. Now spirit can move through you unapologetically. Say it with your chest.
Welcome back. The next journey home, episode 6, will be at Holistic Royalty by Kells. It is now moving locations, ladies and gentlemen. We're still on our 2025 blueprint for the community and coming back home to the things that we know that can be utilized in order to make our lives better in this season where we are today in this chaotic world. This is important COC production work. It is to be taken very seriously. So please make sure that you stop by at 7 p.m. at Holistic Royalty by Kells. The link will be in the chat. Ashe. We're back to the season of the third eye. You know, being woke became a trend, a slogan, a sticker people slipped on their digital lives while still ducking their own truths in real time. But being wide-eyed, that's a whole different beast. That's the moment you stop playing blind to what your spirit been trying to tell you. That's the shift when the fog lifts and don't come back. When your third eye really cracks open, it's not something that's cute. It's not all of this floaty affirmations, nothing like that. It's gritty, man. It's sobering. It's the slow head turn like, yo, how long has this been going on? The blindfold don't fall off. It gets snatched. Suddenly, you can't pretend anymore. You see what's what. You see who's who. And suddenly, you can't pretend anymore. You see what's going on. And most of y'all, you see you. All of the half-truths that you've been living under, all of the time that you've been handing out like candy, all of that peace you traded for fake harmony, it all steps into the light. Third eye season don't give you comfort. It hands you receipts. It brings the playback of your own patterns, like it's a show rerun that was canceled. You can't look away. Every time you said yes, when your soul was begging for a no, every time you gave the benefit of the doubt when your stomach was already packed and ready to leave, every time you lowered your voice, your price, your power to keep the peace and still got betrayed anyway, Yeah, that's what this season pulls up on. It's realizing that you've been on autopilot with your GPS set to somebody else's dream. You think you're doing fine, and you think that you're doing life, but really you're doing loops. Same argument, same disappointment, same type of feelings. You override only to crash later and say, I knew it, I knew it. Well, now the I done clicked open and I knew it becomes I choose different. See, this I isn't here to make you mystical. It asks for accountability. Because once you see, you can't go back to pretending. You can't sit at tables that make you small. You can't smile through chaos that you know has been manufactured. You can't keep selling yourself in your piece on layaway just to make other people comfortable. That's the real shift. It's eternal, internal. You stop arguing. You stop explaining your clarity, needing cosigns. Oh, thank you. Needing cosigns. You feel me? For what your spirit already said loud and clear. And that silence, that unbothered, unmoved, I'm good type energy, that's the third eye talking now. The truth is, most people ain't scared of being blind. They're scared of seeing what the truth requires. Once that season lapses over, like water splashing over your head when you out there in the water and you see a wave coming in and you're like, oh, it's a small wave until that shit gets up to you. Oh, shit. And it goes over your head, man. How about that's the sign that you get that says, look again. You know what I mean? You can't go back to watered down anything, not love, not purpose, not you. You don't just see more, you move different. That's when your life stops reacting and starts responding. So let's get all the way real, all right? Most people out here ain't living, they coping, running on fumes and calling it fuel, clocking into jobs that drain their soul, scrolling zombies just to distract from the ache in their body, putting on the I'm fine face while their spirit is screaming something real. They say yes just to keep the peace, but deep down they're dying to say, nah, I'm tapped out. And then they wonder why they feel hollow, like they showing up to a party they wasn't even invited to. That's not life. That's autopilot. That's spiritual sedation. Third eye season, it cuts through all the noise. You don't get to lie to yourself comfortably no more. Your silence, it start getting loud. Your habits, they start to itch. That version of you that's been tap dancing around for approval, blending in, staying low just to stay safe, starts sweating, starts cracking, starts unraveling. Because now your spirit ain't playing quiet anymore. Now you feel what's off before you even shows itself fully. The way your energy drops when a certain name lights up on your phone. You know, you sense it. Your body's not letting you ignore it anymore. So let's be clear. This is not coming from some more regular degular reader like I'm giving you a reading. No. This is truth. It's not a parlor trick or anything like that. Well, I'm not a parlor trick. I know that. I'm the real deal. But this is not what it's here for. This right here is about you finally hearing you. That little voice that you've been pushing down, the one that said, don't go. They lying. That ain't for you. Yeah, that's the third eye whispering. And now that it's open, the whisper sounds like a megaphone. You don't need no burning bush, no flashing neon sign, no angel with a trumpet. You just know. You feel it in your bones, in the pause, in the moment your spirit says something's off. See, before you needed 10 signs and a friend to confirm your intuition, right? Now, one movement in your stomach, you're already making your exit. You don't have to justify your no. You don't have to explain your rest. You don't have to second guess the need to unplug or walk away because now your energy speaks first. Your peace is non-negotiable. Your eyes don't just see what's in front of you, they read the energy behind it. This season is the cut through, the razor between I think and I know. It don't just show you the world, it shows you yourself, the real you, the one who's been buried under roles and routines, the one that's been muted and by survival and code switching. The third eye kicks the door open and says, come out. No filter, no costume, just truth. And when that truth hits, you stop needing permission. You stop waiting for the world to get ready for you. You walk different. You speak less but say more. You don't chase clarity, it finds you. This isn't about being woke. This is about staying wide-eyed in a world that profits off of your blindness. About feeling your way forward when logic been lying. Letting the real you come home and making sure the door stays open for the next time you try to abandon yourself. Because the third eye season, it's not a phase. It's a homecoming. And now that you're here, stay woke to you. That's the only vision that ever really mattered anyway. Ashe? All right. I'll be right back after this.
From the front to the back and you in the middle, just remember, everybody's watching. Just give them something to see. Let them see it. Are you watching me? Watch this. Or you want to stop me? You can't stop this. That's the mentality that you must have in yourself. Don't you dare give up now. It's okay. Yeah, it hurt a little bit, but I can feel it. I know what that pain feels like. And I know how to keep marching. And I know how to keep moving. And I know how to get productive in my life. Can't stop what you didn't create. You can hate it, but you can't dominate it. Because it belongs to me. Damn, that hurt.
I'm the wrong one if you try and use me. Communicate, cause I'll get gone if you start confusing me. I know my worth, made it out the mud to the dirt. I was told never give up, you see how that works. Hey, this is personal. You can count on me, I count on you. You ride for me, I'ma ride for you. If they get enemy, they mine too. They violate, I'm violating too. And they can take it personal. This is personal. You can count on me, I count on you. You ride for me, I'ma ride for you. If they get enemy, they mine too. They violate, I'm violating too. And they can take it personal. This is personal. You can count on me, I count on you. You ride for me, I'ma ride for you. If they get enemy, they mine too. They violate, I'm violating too. And they can take it personal. This is personal. You can count on me, I count on you. You ride for me, I'ma ride for you. If they get enemy, they mine too. They violate, I'm violating too. And they can take it personal.
Welcome back. Make sure that you come back today at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Poetry and Pulse. All right? Right here at Blended Healings platform. Make sure I see you back here, okay? It's always a chill thing, man. Laid back music, conversation. You can come up and get a reading if you want, or spit your poetry, spit your spoken word or your rhymes, whatever you feel like doing. Okay, today, Sunday, at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Listen, once your third eye opens, you're going to lose some things. People, comfort, convenience, the version of yourself that stayed quiet just to keep the peace. Gone. Gone, 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 gone. That go with the flow, that you let stuff slide just to avoid confrontation. Yeah. She ain't gonna make it to the next chapter. You see, when your third eye starts reporting real-time data to your soul, you can't play dumb no more. That friendship that always drained you, you feel it now in your stomach. That job that pretends to praise you but never promotes you, you hear the gaslighting clear as day. That it's not that bad relationship, the energy shift don't lie. It's like someone turned the brightness up on your whole life, and now you see the dust in the corners you used to ignore. And baby, once you see it, you either clean it or get sick from pretending it ain't there. This level of sight will cost you your fake peace. It will. Even that I'm okay when you're actually breaking, all of it gotta go. The truth don't play house with illusions. It either lives there or it don't. And when it moves in, everything fake starts packing its bags. But let me say this loud so it don't get twisted. That lost, that purge, that friction, it's freedom in disguise. You're not losing people, you're clearing space for your alignment. You're not changing. You're returning to yourself, the one that you don't dilute to fit in. Don't be surprised when you start saying less and hearing more. When you walk into rooms and feel everything before anyone says a word, when you start moving off a feel, not fear, that's the eye working. God planted that right there in between your eyebrows, So you for your spiritual vision. Saying, go left. Don't call him back. This one's for you. Take it. Your clarity is going to feel like loss at first, but stay with it. Sit through the lonely, breathe through the doubt. Watch how new doors stop needing keys and start opening off the strength of your frequency alone. That's what happens when your eye isn't asleep. You stop knocking on doors that were never meant for you in the first place. You don't need some dramatic vision or voice booming from the clouds to know your third eye is booting up. It's way quieter than that, but more aggressive too. You'll know it's working because regular stuff stops feeling regular. You'll try to laugh at the same tired jokes in your spirit, be like, we done with that. I'm done. And you hear your name in a tone that used to slide, and now it feels like an insult. Your body will catch what your mind used to excuse. Don't let you lie to yourself easy no more. You'll try to keep up with your old patterns and get smacked with headaches and your stomach and all of that and the irritability and just straight up fatigue. And spirit be like, you still want to be here? Because we don't. That stuff you used to push through, now it makes your skin crawl. That's not burnout. That's your spiritual senses screaming, exit stage left. You start losing the taste for gossip, for small talk, or anything that hold weight. Some people would think that you acting funny, but you're not. You just can't take fake laugh through the nonsense anymore. You'll catch the shade, the copycat energy, the jealous digs wrapped in compliments. But instead of calling it out or getting loud, you just start redirecting your energy because your silence becomes surgical. Your peace turns into a boundary. You let people reveal themselves because they always do. And don't get it twisted. This isn't about living paranoid. It's about being precise. You finally hear your real self louder than your distractions. That's how you know it's working. This eye don't open so you can float through life predicting people's drama. It's here for you to stop doing that and start creating your own things. It's the flashlight that shows you where you've been cutting off your power and choosing soft betrayals over hard decisions. And that the beauty is, once you know better, you move better. You'll start pivoting without needing a full explanation. You ghost the chaos and not feel guilty. You stop needing 10 signs when one quiet no in your spirit is already the warning. You start trusting that feeling, that shift, that pull. And once that becomes your compass, baby, your whole world reroutes. Let's go off the beaten path for a minute. Okay? Let's talk about food for the soul. Because most people out here starving with full plates. And this isn't just about what's on your fork. It's about what you feed in your mind, your spirit, your energy. When your third eye starts cutting off because of the noise, you realize some of that, what you've been digesting, is a straight up poison. Gossip, junk food. Constant scrolling, junk food. Surrounding yourself with people who love your brokenness but disappear when you level up, heavy on the junk. Your spiritual diet shifts when your vision sharpens. That's the eye saying, clean it up. Clean it up. That's what it's telling you, because high vision can't live on low frequency fuel. You got to start feeding your awareness like it matters, because it does. I ain't saying that it's going to turn you to something bougie, holier than thou robot that don't watch movies or laugh at memes. Nah, it means you get intentional. You ask, does this feed me or numb me? You catch yourself before the autopilot kicks in. You start putting yourself on energy rations like, yeah, I can't afford that conversation right now. I'm preserving my focus. You'll be at a function, right? But you'll be in a corner vibing with your ancestors, scanning the room like, what's the lesson here? It's not weird. That's awakened. You still laugh, you still dance, you still be present, but now you peep what's beneath the surface while you do it. And yo, let me tell you something. This is the key part. Just because something feels good in the moment, don't make it mean that it's feeding your spirit. That call you keep taking out of obligation, that's connection. You can keep warming just because you're lonely. That's not nourishment, that's a residue. And residue clogs the pipeline. The more you feed your third eye clean, the more it sends you truth in return. That's the exchange. So yeah, the diet matters, but it ain't kale and cucumbers. It's conversations with depth. It's songs that clear your field, checking on your ego when you're triggered, but it's also wisdom. When that becomes your plate, whew, your whole vibe starts moving like it got a PhD in discernment. You feel me? All right. I'll be right back.
Shout out to the mama chief. Yeah, you be quiet when Big Mama speak. What she gave us is a part of me. It flows through my arteries. Even on that journey, that love grows how the garden be. The first to teach us when we sick, the first to heal us. Mama's boy, yeah, you know, my pride and joy. Soul food, yeah, you know, I'm an enjoy. Calm you down, just by the sound of a voice. There isn't another feeling inside. When they cheer you on at your game, and you feeling the pride. You and your siblings fighting, she gon' make you put the feelings aside. She can't lead you down the road, but she can give you the guide. Where you think I get that blissful look in my eyes? I need a side of ice cream with memoirs apple pie. You know for sure for Mama Chief, you know I'ma ride. Cause we all need our Mama Chiefs. Yeah, we all love our Mama Chiefs. The greatness, the patience,
This that Nickelodeon, Mary Jane and opium, fresh from the FedEx chest, we got a load of them. Yeah, tear this shit down like depression. The moral of the story is you get the lesson. I'm colder than the weather in Nova Scotia. The flow is colder, turn down. You just like the lame dude.
Now that your sight is not gone anymore, all right? It ain't sleepwalking. It's time to move like your presence got weight, like your yes course. Your attention is gold. Third eye season isn't just about what you see, it's about what you spend. Energy is your most expensive currency. Every time you let somebody drain you without replenishing, that's theft. Every time you keep over explaining yourself to people who've been proved they ain't listening, that's a leak. Every time you overextend because you don't want to seem mean, that's a whole energy loan with no interest coming back. People talk about protecting peace. What do they really need to say is protect your damn wattage, your frequency, your charge. Because when your third eye is active, you feel the withdrawals before you even swipe. You step in a room and already know who's pulling, who's posturing, who's projecting. And instead of fighting to be liked, you start asking yourself, can my energy afford this? Let me tell you, this kind of awareness changes how you move. You no longer entertain conversations that go in circles. You don't chase for clarity from people who benefited from your confusion. Matter of fact, you start declining invitations without guilt. That's real power, not ego, not arrogance. It's called preservation. This third eye season rewires you. It teaches you to price your time by the after feeling. If the event drains you, if the chat leaves you tight in your chest, if the check-in feels like a trap, baby, that's a no. That's a no. Even if it looked good on paper. Even if they used to be day ones. Even if you don't have a substitute plan, honor that inner pull, all right? That's divine navigation in real time. The more you listen, the louder it gets. Your whole ecosystem starts shifting. People who really value you stop demanding discounts on your time. Conversations start to match your depth. People start looking dusty, outdated, irrelevant. That's not you changing up. That's finally acting like your presence has a password. So if you've been feeling like you've been pulled in 10 different directions, pause. Check your output. Check your motivation. What you're investing in, or you're just leaking into. That check in alone, that's your third eye stewardship. Don't let your clarity become community property. Guard it. Spend it wise. That's how you keep the light on without burning yourself out. And here's what people don't tell you. Seeing is only the beginning. The third eye don't do all that work just so you can keep choosing chaos. It wakes up so you can start choosing better, sharper, smarter, cleaner. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? When that eye opens, you realize you do not got options. I mean, pardon me. I'm sorry. I said that wrong. You got options. But you also see how many options been dragging you backwards, slow and sneaky. You start catching your own slip-ups. You peep the ways that you've been lying to yourself to avoid starting over. That's sight. That's your inner GPS saying this ain't the move. The awareness hurts before it helps. Because once you really start seeing, you're going to stop pretending. No more it's complicated. No more maybe they meant well. Nah. You see it for what it is. And when you see clear, you got to act like it. That's the part that people skip. They want the visions, the dreams, the confirmations, but they don't want to leave the comfort zone that's been choking their spirit. Third eye season puts pressure on your decision making. You can't unsee the betrayal. So now, your power isn't just in what you see, it's in what you walk away from, what you no longer entertain, what you choose to build, even if nobody claps for it yet. This season is where you stop begging the world to give you direction and start building your own damn compass. So the next time you feel that there's a tug in your spirit, that twist in your gut, that pause before you say yes, listen. That's your clarity showing up to do its job. Now it's on you to do yours. You see, when the third eye swings wide open, people get all hyped off the downloads, the visions, the flashes, the dreams that feel like movie trailers. But here's the real talk. Downloads without discipline, it's just noise with glitter. I said it. You get all this insight, all of this divine intel, all this spirit wisdom pouring in like floodwater, and then what? You still procrastinating on your calling, entertaining the distractions you already outgrew, still scrolling through chaos like it's comfort. That's burnout wrapped in a robe. Third eye season don't just want you to see it, want you to build. You want miracles, but won't organize your day. You want clarity, but won't clear your space. So let's keep it above. Excuse me. You can't anchor the dream if your breath is shallow, your schedule violent, and your soul starving for rest. You keep saying, I'm called, but calling don't mean chaos. Calling comes with commitments, daily ones, quiet ones that don't post well, ones that feel boring on paper but hold weight in spirit. The third eye sees and hands you the vision, then watches to see what you do with it. Holding the line when no one's clapping. So yeah, the downloads feel divine, but if your life don't have the room for them to land, they'll just collect dust like old voicemails. This season, clean your house, tighten your flow, make room for the message and muscle to carry it. Just cause you caught the vibe don't mean that you gotta run your mouth about it. That's not growth, that's gossip dressed up in crystals. Everyone who sees don't need to speak. And everyone who speaks ain't seeing what they say that they are. Third eye maturity, that's when you learn silence is the most powerful tool in your whole arsenal. Yeah, you saw the energy shift when they walked in. But you ain't got to try to win an award for being the most spiritually petty. There's a lesson coming to know the difference between calling it out and calling it down. One burns bridges, the other one clears the air, and you ain't got to flex the gift. The gift flexes when you sit back and you stay 10 toes down and steps ahead and let life prove you right without the parade. You want to know who's really mastered their third eye? The one who can read you for filth, but chooses instead to pray for your clarity. The one who saw you coming a mile away and still blessed the door frame before you walked in. That's strength. That's control. That's spirit. So yeah, your eye is open now. Your eye is open. Keep your channel clean. Speak to help, not to harm. Speak to shift, not to show off. Real seers don't just see. They know when to speak and when to shut up and watch the rest unfold. Ashe? All right. I'll be right back after this.
Morning light on the garden floor. She's got wisdom that the earth adores. Hands in the soil, heart in the sky. Every breath she takes is amplified. Grows. This is where the spirit grows. In the roots, in the rain, in the seeds she sows. Light of love in everything she knows. See how shines where the spirit grows. The cat and the chickens, they play along. Life is a garden, a sacred song. Every harvest, every seed she tends is a story that will never end. Oh, she moves with grace.
Make sure that you tap into C. Val, Madam Oracle, as she runs her homestead We love to see those videos. Her link is in the chat. COC Energy for Life, baby. I said I was going to finish this today, but there's a little bit more to go. I have a little bit more to cover, so I take it back. This is not the wrap up. This is the evening of the wrap up. How about that? All right. With that being said, make sure that you tap in to all of the different tools that I gave you thus far. There's a playlist that'll be created for that purpose. And thanks again to Miss Parker for inspiring this series on the third eye. Be well, stay safe. Ashe and deep bow to each and every one of you. And I'll see you at 3 p.m. at Poetry Impulse. Collaboration over competition. Ashe.
She wrote it in the rhythm of the trees. Talk sweet, pour, calm like teas. Queen cows with the herbs that speak. She the balance when your soul feel weak. From plan to place, she walk with grace. Tinctures that kiss you into place. This ain't a trend, this ancient flow. She don't heal you, she helps you grow, yeah. She dropped that lemon balm in the brew. Talk to the leaves like they kinfolk too. From seed to sip, it's alignment work. Holistic hands, love laced in dirt. Queen kills that soul on the rise. She don't sell dreams, she real with the vibes. Got jars on the shelf like blessings in glass. Reminding your spirit to slow down fast. No rush, just rhythm. She the pause in the system. Where the world wanna numb, she say feel. That's the kind of magic that heals for real. In the rhythm of the trees. Talk sweet, pour, calm like teas. Queen kills with the herbs that speak. She the balance when your soul feel weak. From plan to plate, she walk with grace. Tinctures that kiss you into place. This ain't a trend, it's ancient flow. She don't heal you, she helps you. I was born with a fire kiss. Tongue like truth, breathe like mist. I carry lifetimes in these hips and prayers inside my wrist. They said I'm too much, too wild, too free. But baby, I was never meant to be. Quiet, tame, contained. I am so untamed.
Worlds become portals, and we soul. And this is soul. Let's begin. What is meant for you?
I am so work slowly.
Let's see where it leads.
Magic in my skin, healing while you hold me.
The cards are just
Say my name, feel the shift begin. Alicia Yeti, I'm so work within. So work within. I read stars with my fingertips. Found heaven in the curve of my lips. My voice, a spell you can't forget. I bloom in shadows, no. I see your light. It don't dim mine. The stars
Say. 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 Yeah. See, when we met, we were like perfect strangers. Came from two different worlds, but spoke the same language. We even shared the same grief and had the same anguish. Both turned pain into art, we shared the same paintings. You even told me about your story, yeah, you're so courageous. I was enamored by your beauty, yeah, that shit contagious. We went through different stages, highs and lows, hot and cold. Real love exposes naked truths. No, we can't hide those. I love the smoothness of your skin. Know I got under that. Is this a safe space? I know I made you wonder that. Went through some storms that made you hide from where the thunder at. Do we belong together or not? I made you wonder that. Know I put questions on your mind to have you question if you mind. Lately you get triggered when I talk, let me conceal my pride. I prayed for you last night, I asked God to heal your mind. I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say, same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same. Baby, color me impressed the way you challenged my intellect and you pushed me to be my best. Shows me how much I'm truly blessed. 'Cause you don't cause me any stress, and you expose what I suppress. This must be alignment. I'm used to distractions and disappointment and dissatisfaction. I'm so glad you came along to break this pattern. You helped me to heal faster. I've got so much room to grow. I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
See, you my equal, you my partner, you my other half. Yeah, you my baby, you my lady, the best I ever had. See, we share space, we share air, we even share laughs. And I love making you smile, I always cherish that. See, nobody gets you like I get you. And I love your whole soul and everything that come with you. Yeah, I had some real issues and some things I couldn't admit to. Made you feel like you was crazy and them people should admit you. But that jacket didn't fit you, so put it all on me. See, you the yin to my yang, let's make some harmony. See, we can fight for our love, we got an armory. Ancestors, angels, and the Most High. That black love survive in a world where the most die. No matter what, I'll be by your side. They asked what I look for in a woman, I said I look for God. No matter the rain, let's make power out of this pain. I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Same.
I know our love ain't in vain. I just hope you say the same.
Love is stronger than pride. So first let me kill mine. I've committed 1,000 crimes, but loving you was not one. I apologize 1,000 times for everything that I've done. Hey yo, you. If you done just turned on this song, I just want to inform you that when you got somebody good, you hold on to them.